I'm Morgan.
I'm London. We just got married on December 22nd of 2023.
What were some of your favorite moments from your wedding day?
One of my favorite moments is definitely at the end of the day, of the wedding day, that we did a private dance. And I think that just kind of like solidified the whole wedding day and kind of like took a step back from all the chaos and all like the things that happened, and kind of just made us like just take a deep breath in and like kind of soak in the moment. I think that was a really cool part, and all the photos were like,
I'd say my favorite part was the first look was honestly like super sweet, super fun, because it was a great moment to like, because it happened earlier on in the day. It's like relieve some of the pressure, take some of the tension off of like, okay, we're here together, like we're both going through the day, and now we can just hang out until we get to the moment, and that kind of stuff is really cool.
Exactly what you just said is like why I love first look so much. It's just like you can just feel it. It's like, okay, now we get to like, you guys got so much more time to be with each other, and then it's just like, oh yeah. And the last dance, you guys last dance, it was beautiful. Oh my God.
I just love the lights that we had. I mean, like it was just like a whole like moment.
It
was literally a movie.
Underneath the stars. That's what I wanted it to look like. Dance underneath the stars. So.
Your vision, I think, came through perfectly.
Thank you.
What the booking process was like.
Honestly, like I thought it was so easy. Like I thought there should have been more, but like I just like messaged you on Instagram. I was like, hey, like I know you're gonna be great. I want you. How will this be done? And you were like sending me all these things already, and like this is how you do it, like step by step. So I like it was honestly like
too easy.
I didn't have to try to like like sometimes you have to like search deep in the web and try to find like how to do things. But honestly, like I think it was very, very easy.
So what led you guys to pick us as your photo and video team?
Like I know that like they're gonna be such an awesome couple to work with, not only just like photographers in general, but then whenever I like dug deeper and like looking at their quality of content that they had, I was like shocked and amazed of like how beautiful it was. I was like, London, like if we don't get them, I don't know what we're gonna do. Cause I'm like, I hope that they have a booking, but I'm like, I just knew from the start, and looking at other people's, like my friends and Kaylee's and all theirs, I was like, they're so seamless with the process of the whole wedding day, and I just knew that like it would have been it will be a breeze with you guys. So, and with you guys being both of them, I was like, that is perfect, because like for one, they can bounce off of each other, and like they can get shots that the other one knows that they like know that they did it. And like I just think that was super cool to have like not two different people, because they wouldn't communicate well. And that's why I love you too, is because like you can communicate well, you're married. So pretty much like outdid what I could imagine that my wedding pictures can look like. So honestly, I'm so pleased that we picked you guys. And so.
What were you guys' thoughts on when you got the final delivery of your photos and your videos?
Well, thought number one was like, oh my gosh, how did they get this back so fast? Like, the turnaround was incredible on that. So it was 3 days after the event. We were like, what the heck? How did you do that?
Laying in bed and like,
we were literally
London?
sitting there like, what the heck? Like all of them? Because not even that, but literally the next morning we had like, I think it was 10 pictures or so, a sneak peek. And and maybe some extra, I don't remember. But that was like thought number one. We're like, that's incredible turnaround. And not only that, but they were like golden. Like we were so happy right away, just like glancing through, because obviously you just want to see all of it. Like big picture for a second, but so we were just elated like immediately.
Oh yeah, and like there were so many pictures like captured at like the most perfect times. Like there was not just like, oh, one angle of this, but like I liked how many angles I guess there were. I don't know. I just like at different perspectives of the wedding day. But I was shocked. My whole parents were shocked. My friends were shocked. Like they were like,
people couldn't believe that we had them already.
I'm not kidding. I tell people.
They thought we were joking.
No, I tell people, I'm like, go to them, because they get their stuff out fast. Like you want to keep waiting.
We were looking through them, and I was like, oh, like I did not even realize there was a camera in that during that moment at all. Like,
no.
obviously there was, because that was like your job, but I didn't even think twice. That is awesome to like be able to have that moment.
Because you don't want to wait for your photos, especially because your wedding is something as big as that. I mean, like you don't.
Yeah.
And like it makes the whole process even go like even smoother, because like you don't have to freak out if they're bad or good or whatever. You just like, the anticipation kills you. But like they were incredible. I still cannot figure out which one, like what picture is my favorite. So honestly, like one. I'm delaying my canvas printing because I have no clue what I want to print.
Are there any particular parts out of your photos and your video that just stood out to you guys as your like favorite part?
I think my favorite part was the whole entire 6-minute video. Honestly, like every time, and I thought like, oh yeah, if I watch my video, like the first time I'll cry a little bit. No, I cry every single time I watch this video, and it is. I mean,
and so does everybody else.
Like, no, I'm not kidding.
Everybody cries.
And the pickiest people in my life has said that is the best wedding video I've ever seen in my entire life. In the evergreen trees, and like the slow moments of like when my eyes come up, and then like all those like sweet like moments of like me and London like coming closer.
Under the veil.
Oh my gosh, the veil shot.
Yeah.
I can't. The end of the video, whenever we have our private dance, I think that just like resembles peace to me. The video just like resembles like just the beauty of like what your wedding day is. So I think that you guys like captured that so perfectly. So I just love that video. I just want the whole world to see it, because I'm like, this is just insane. I'm like, we're not the part that's insane about it. I'm like, the craftsmanship that you guys like put together, I'm like, that is what is just incredible.
After all that, would you guys recommend us as a wedding photo film team to anyone else?
Absolutely, without a doubt, for sure. It was a breeze, and it was awesome. It was a great time. We got so many great pics and clips out of it that I just was incredibly impressed. I couldn't recommend anybody else more, for sure.
Anybody that is like planning to get married or like in search to find a wedding photographer, I think I've said your name probably 100 times.
Yeah.
Not just because of like I just know you two like that are just incredible, but like besides that, like your work is even more incredible. And everyone together, I mean, like it's like the power duo. I just think your organization, your coordination with how the whole wedding day goes, I think that is just perfect, and just how it all should go. There was nothing I would have changed or said for you guys to do different than what you did. You communicated perfectly with my other vendors. That's huge, because you have to coordinate with the DJ, coordinate with the food, and like even like with the people, like my family, like organizing my family whenever we did like family shots in the beginning. Like that's hard, because some people don't listen, but like you like
it was so
did
efficient.
Perfectly efficient. Like that's what the whole like. I think you guys are so efficient. Like that's a good word for it.
Yeah.
Like
you would think with the timeline you're working with that it's just going to be like, oh, there's lots of corners cut here probably or something like that. But no, it was literally
and you worked perfectly with my wedding planner. So I just think everything just went according to plan, and y'all did a lot to help that go along. So I couldn't express enough how grateful and how like I want you to be everybody's photographer.
It's funny because
it's hard
to
find that.
It's funny, like at our age, we know like a lot of people anyway that are like getting married soon. So it's like I've already recommended you many times.